What is good, Ape Nation? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one I'm going to be talking about the one and only AMC stock and dissect the price action with some technical analysis to help you understand what's probably going to play out for the future and for tomorrow in particular. Now, before I say anything about AMC and where I see the share price going for tomorrow, for Friday, and the future, I do have to mention some very important things first. The first thing is I'm not a financial planner, so please do not take this as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, but it benefits the entire ape community as a whole. And the last thing is, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link down below and in the description. If you do sign up for Moomoo and deposit $100, you're not only going to qualify for up to 5 free stocks, each worth up to $3,500, but you're also going to have the opportunity to win up to $200,000 as Moomoo is giving away 200 grand for the new year. So if you want your chance, guys, please check it out. And with that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So AMC, ticker symbol AMC, is looking pretty good right now, guys. I know it was red today, but I want to talk about what was actually going on. So look at the one-day chart for AMC with the 1-minute candles. Look at this. We're at 17.85. We ran all the way up to almost $21 a share, which was looking super good. Then all of a sudden we have this reversal and we dropped to about 18.59, closing down 1.85%. So it wasn't a horrible day, guys. We closed just below 19 and we're currently at 18.59. So it wasn't too bad. But I want to talk about this in a very different way. So look at AMC, guys. We have this run up, then we crashed, or at least we dropped. I think crash is a bit of an exaggeration. We dropped. A run up, then we drop. Look at Tesla. We run up, then we dropped in the red. Look at the SPY. We ran up, then we dropped. Wait, what's going on here? Look at NEO. We ran up, then we dropped. Why did the entire market do this? This is looking like something out of the Matrix, guys. It's crazy. Apple ran up, then it just dropped. I mean, BBIG, GME, same thing, guys. I mean, it's pretty insane that this happened. The market looks very, very strange, but we have a crazy market. I'm just going to put it that way. But anyways, what is going on with the market? Why did AMC drop the way it did? Now, there are many things that play a role with AMC, from manipulation to what the shorts are doing, but there are other factors that did at least somewhat play a role. We had inflationary data that came out in the very beginning of the day. It didn't seem to affect AMC too much, right? We dropped a little bit. We had a gap right here, and then we ended up running up after it. So it does look like we need to fill that gap, actually. Let me double check this on the 2-hour candles. Hold on. Hold on a second. Is the gap actually still there? No, I'm not seeing a gap. I guess I was using the 1-minute candles, so it looked weird. But anyways, here's the thing. Here's the really weird thing about AMC. So what ended up happening is we had inflationary data that came out. The CPI data came out. We wanted CPI data to be below 7%. We expected it to be 7.3%. It ended up being 7.5% in real life. It was crazy. It's horrible. And that was for the month of January of 2022. So inflation's going through the roof. Yet the market started to rally, which makes no sense. Then all of a sudden, this man named James Bullard, I think was his name, he's basically working for the Fed. And this guy was like, yeah, I want to see interest rates rise 1% by July. He said that. And then as a result, the entire market just exaggerated, took a big, big, big dump, and ended up dipping pretty hard. And after that, we started this downward trend. And I think this was a trap. I think hedge funds, institutions, market makers, they set this trap right here. They tricked people into buying a ton of calls. And this was their trap, because they're going to try to hedge the position, because if someone is buying these calls, guys, there's going to be puts on the other end. So what's going on is they're going to short AMC now, and they're going to try to make it seem like, oh, this is not what people were expecting, because Ortex was reporting 0% short interest and people fell for it, right? Well, the thing is, I feel like that data was delayed, because Stonko Tracker is showing 1.3 million AMC shares available to borrow. So how could there be shares available to borrow if the true utilization is 100%? That makes no sense. One of them has to be wrong, guys. And it seems like Ortex wasn't necessarily accurate about that. Now, I'm not trying to spread FUD, guys. I'm still actually very bullish going into next week. But I want to show you guys this right here. Look at the options data. There are currently 54,000 calls in the money, but 96,000 calls out of the money. You guys know what's going to happen after this, right? The hedge funds are going to try to get as many calls out of the money, which means that they may push AMC a little bit down tomorrow. So I want to prepare you guys for that. Now, I don't see us dropping too hard. I think we're going to stay in the 17s, but I do see a red day coming out tomorrow, as it is Friday. But for next week, guys, and that's the important thing, next week is where things get very, very interesting. So look at this right here. let's fix this up. There are two different ways you could draw the falling wedge. I think one of the things, this is one of the ways people drew it out. I kind of adjusted the way it used to look, and I think I should maybe like redraw it for you guys. So let me fix one little thing for you. Give me 1 second. So we had something looking like this before, right? It was like this. Wait, hold on. I just messed that up. Hold on. Yeah, let me redraw that. So we had this falling wedge looking like this. And then what ended up happening was AMC broke out of this white one. You see the white trend line I drew? We broke out of one of the falling wedges and we were showing lots of signs of strength. So AMC was looking super, super bullish. But then the thing is, now we have this like other one I drew out, the yellow one. You guys can see it. That's another trend line we're kind of like following as a resistance, at least recently. So that's acting as resistance for AMC. It doesn't look like we're gonna basically be stopped though. I could honestly see us breaking past it because AMC has a lot of momentum. I mean, we're trading above every single one of the moving averages. It looks pretty bullish actually. So we could see this George W that's forming. At least that's what some people call it, the W. We have a double bottom here. Or should I say it's like an inverse head and shoulders? Yeah, it kind of is like one. So what I anticipate is this. For tomorrow, we're going to most likely have a red day. I want you guys to be prepared for that. And what could probably end up happening is after we have the red day, Monday is going to come, guys. And if there's enough, hype, enough FOMO, enough excitement, we're probably going to see AMC rally again. I don't like, for me personally, I don't think it's going to crash or like drop really hard. Now, one of the things that's a common phenomenon is when the SPY starts running up, the Russell 2000 runs up. And what happens is the Russell 2000 kind of follows the SPY. And then GME and AMC both follow the Russell 2000 because they're both listed on there. So maybe the price is going to be dictated by it, maybe not. But remember, the Russell 2000 was showing 50% short interest. So that's one of the ways that these market makers, these institutions, were shorting AMC. So, like I said before, guys, Ortex is even saying AMC is primed for a big squeeze. I don't know if that's always accurate, but you guys get my point, guys. There's a lot of very bullish catalysts coming out from the Fed to interest rates starting to rise. I mean, it's looking good for AMC, guys. So, like I said before, Friday, I expect us to maybe see a little bit of a red day before we see a big bounce to the upside next week. I wouldn't be surprised if we make it to the mid 20s next week if we continue with this bullish momentum. If the bullish momentum continues, so the volume stays up, because we're seeing a very, very healthy volume, guys. The volume is picking up. That's a good sign for AMC. If we continue, we're going to rally. If something happens and the market can't continue this, AMC, I mean, it's very hard for me to call. But based off the amount of hype right now, based off the amount of people that I think are going to try to FOMO into this thing, it seems a lot more probable that next week we're going to see a rally. So that's what I have for this one. I thank each and every one of you for listening. Please have a fantastic rest of the day, and I will see you in the next one. AMC to the moon, and peace out.